What's the third thing you saw, Liam?
So good. Film of the week. I saw Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Okay.
What?
No, I was preparing myself for you to... you were obviously going to love this film.
Was it obvious, though?
Yes, you love any film that has music in it.
Fair point. So here's the thing. I hadn't seen Mamma Mia.
No, neither have I.
Knew about it. I knew it was, all ABBA songs. I'm not hugely familiar with the works of ABBA, in all honesty.
No, I'm not a big ABBA fan. I know a lot of their songs, but...
Like, I know
ABBA always reminds me of, like, going to a disco as a child.
Oh, it reminds me of, like, going on, like, one of these holidays where they used to have, like, those sort of discos.
Yeah, that's true. I went to a Butlins once, and they had someone play ABBA for, like, a whole night.
Yeah.
And me and my friend got very bored.
Wouldn't surprise me. So, like, the songs that I knew, probably, like, Dancing Queen, SOS.
Waterloo?
Yeah, Waterloo, but that's not in the first film.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Is it in the second one?
Yeah.
How the fuck does it fit in? Whatever,
it fits
don't
in
spoil
perfectly.
It.
It fits in so good. Right, so, I hadn't seen the first one. I watched it, like, on a Friday night, and the other problem is Kat hates ABBA with a passion. Like, with a burning passion.
Fair.
So I put the film on, and within 3 minutes, Kat had stormed out of the room. She was not a happy girl. So I knew that, like, watching this, one, I knew there was a chance that I would like it, because it's obviously a musical. And two, I knew that would open up a huge can of worms, because when I like a musical...
You want to listen to it, you can't listen to ABBA because Kat will punch you.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a simple solution, which is you put your headphones in, have a little listen.
Nah, don't do that.
No, because you're an arsehole.
Exactly.
But anyway.
So yeah, I watched the first one, and it's good fun. It feels like the actors are just kind of doing karaoke, in all honesty. Like, the singing is not great, and the story is kind of, like, flimsy, but...
She's, like, trying to figure out who her real dad is, right?
Yeah.
The mum doesn't know.
The mum doesn't know. There's 3 potential fathers. Played...
Here's Brosnan.
Yep. Colin Firth.
Yeah.
And I think it's Stellan Skarsgård? How do you say his name? Let me just double check.
No idea.
Yeah, Stellan Skarsgård. You would know him. He played... he was in Marvel movies, in Thor and the Avengers, as, like, the scientist dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you know him.
Yeah.
The main character is Amanda Seyfried. She's the one that's trying to figure out who her dad is. And then you've got Meryl Streep playing the mum. And I just had a good, fun time with it, It was, like... You watch it, and you're like, I'm not sure. And then you find yourself just being kind of sucked into it. And, like, there's no, like, one element of it that's particularly great. It's just everyone looks like they're having so much fun that you kind of can't help but just smile and enjoy it.
I don't know why, Liam.
Yeah.
But the image of you, Kat having stormed out, so you're alone.
Yeah.
You just sitting in your living room, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm just picturing you, like, staring at the screen, and then occasionally just sort of shaking your head and giving a cheeky little smile and being like, oh, you got me, film. And that really upsets me.
That's kind of what happened, yeah.
Yeah, I know, I can imagine.
Like, you get to a point in the film where you're
horrifying.
Just like, you've won me over. It's just so charming.
It's honestly filling me with disgust picturing you doing this, and I don't know. Like, there's nothing remotely sexual about it, but I'm revolted.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So the other issue that I knew this would cause is enjoying Mamma Mia meant that I would obviously want to go see Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again.
Yeah.
But I would also obviously have to go by myself.
Yeah. Which is fine. People go to the cinema by themselves.
Totally fine. Except it's another one of those situations where I'm sat there just surrounded by women.
Yeah.
Who are probably just like, why? Why is this dude just sat here by himself like a loser?
What seat do you go for in that situation? Did you go for the sort of subtle, I'm going to sit at the back and just hope no one notices? Or did you go, I'm going in the middle?
Middle aisle, where I always go.
Yep.
Don't care. What was really pleasant about seeing it, right, is it was very obvious in the audience. It was a lot of, like, mothers and daughters that had gone together.
Yeah.
And that was just nice to see.
Oh, okay.
It was nice to see that, like...
Again, another situation that makes me very upset with you. You just saying, it was nice to see some mothers and daughters together. I don't know why, Liam.
Yeah, just watching this movie and just having a good time. Let me just say straight off the bat, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, better than the first Mamma Mia.
Cher's in it.
She is in it. Not until like quite close to the end, to be fair. But like,
but she sings Fernando.
She does. They've revealed that she's in it in all the trailers and stuff, so it's not a big spoiler.
No, it's not. No, it's not a spoiler. It was on I saw a YouTube like advert, not even a trailer, just them talking about the Cher song.
Yeah. It's another one of those films that's just it. Like with the first time I mean, I had to warm into it. Like, and then there was that stage where I was like, "You got me." With this one, just instantly, I was like, "I'm here for it." It was so good. So the first one, it felt like the actors were just playing like karaoke, whereas in this one, it feels like they've actually spent some time going to like vocal lessons and stuff. Apart from Pierce Brosnan, bless him, like he's awful in the first one with his singing, and he's just as bad in this one. But his dancing is just fantastic, so I just forgive him.
Does he do dad dancing? I imagine him as a dad dancer.
He does.
Yeah.
It's so good. It honestly is. In this one, so the story of this, like the first one you had her trying to figure out who her dad was. In this one, it's told in two different timelines. So you have her mum kind of younger getting into the situation with the three different men.
Yeah.
So you see how that happens. And then,
is it all on one night, that?
No.
Okay.
No, it's in the space of like a week.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's somewhat better.
Well, I think it would have been kind of cool of her to just be like, whatever.
Just raw dogging three different men in one night.
Well, you've made it more upsetting again.
So that's one timeline, and then the second timeline is like 10 years after the first movie, and it's just focused on like where the characters are now.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be careful with what I say because I don't want to spoil things. I was not prepared for how frequently and how heavily hitting the emotions I would be by this film.
Oh, really?
Yeah, honestly.
Did you cry?
I didn't, but there was definitely a couple of moments where I was like choked up a little bit.
Whoa. This film broke through the icy heart that you have.
And the thing is, so you have Lily James, who plays essentially like Meryl Streep, but younger. Yeah. I love her. I watched this movie and I just fell in love with her. She is so good. Absolute highlight of the film. Just... I would challenge anyone to watch this movie and just not love her. Fantastic.
Fair enough.
The choreography this time around is a lot more impressive. It's everything that you liked about Mamma Mia, but better.
Okay. Well, there you go, listeners. If you liked Mamma Mia 1, you'll love Mamma Mia 2, says Liam.
Yeah. And this is coming from someone that doesn't even know, like, probably 60% of the ABBA songs that were in this, I didn't know.
But it is also coming from someone who loves musicals.
Yeah, but I think anyone with a heart loves musicals.
Well, why do you love them?
Because I've got a heart. It's just, you know, it takes the musicals to thaw
It's like the Grinch's heart.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I think you should go and see it, and you should watch the first one, because...
Yeah, well, I'll just cry like a baby and love the whole thing, I know that.
Yeah, exactly. So do it, get on with it.
Yeah, I will at some point, don't worry about it.
I'll be out of cinema by the time you get around to it.
Whatever.
Exactly.
I'm a busy girl, Liam, I've got tons of stuff to do.
Yeah, I think you should go with your mum.
She's already going. She's not going to want to see it twice.
You might be surprised. I want to see it again.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, how many times did you end up seeing Greatest Showman?
4, I think.
Yeah, so... What would you give it out of 5, Liam?
4.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not as good as The Greatest Showman, let me just say that now. Doesn't have Zac Efron in it. God, could you imagine if it had Zac Efron in it?
You'd literally cream your pants.
Oh, wow. But yeah, it doesn't. So, only a 4, unfortunately.
You should write some fan fiction.
Like the time Zac Efron went into Mamma Mia.
Yeah. You could use the songs they haven't used yet. It would be great.
To be honest, yeah, because like Amanda Seyfried's love interest in the film is played by Dominic Cooper. I can't stand the guy. Ridiculous. Just I would write him out, put Zac Efron in. You've got cinematic perfection right there.
There you go, Liam. Get writing, buddy.
Yep. So that's all the things that I'm allowed to talk about this week. What you didn't get was The First Purge, Skyscraper, or the new season of the Joel McHale show with Joel McHale. Maybe next week.
Maybe.
Who knows? All because stupid rules are imposed.
Yeah.
Even the listeners don't like the rules.
I don't give a shit.
I do. I listen to our listeners. What have you been up to? Have you got any reviews?
You listen to one of our listeners. Yeah, I've seen...
We only have one listener.